Happy Thursday, everybody. It is Impact Thursday night, and we are on the way to Victory Road, which is Saturday, September 18th. So coming up soon, 9 days away. And of course, we will have that for you. Welcome to our Impact Wrestling stream. It's good to see everybody. It's been a little bit. Good to see you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Jeff, we've got some good stuff going on tonight on here. Looks like a good card, and like I said, we're on the way to Victory Road. Only 9 days, man.
Yeah, I mean, we had a little bit of a break from pay-per-views, but it's about to get started back up.
Yeah, it is.
So that's a good thing. We've got some good stuff. The Laredo Kid will be on
Yes.
BTI, so I'm really excited about that. So yeah, good stuff.
Absolutely, man. And BTI is on right now. Look at this. It's actually working. We got BTI on. I saw the link for the actual show. Everything's working. It's beautiful when a plan comes together. Happy kickoff of the NFL season tonight as well. Jeff and I have some interest in that game. Jeff, of course, being a Tampa fan, he's got it. Look at got the orange headset on. Look at that. Got the orange headset. Well, I mean, it's always there, but it's fitting for tonight. And of course, Jeff's Tampa Bay Bucks are playing my Cowboys, so we will have one eye probably on the football as well tonight. So enjoy that if you're a football fan. All right. So for the rest of the week, we'll just go over the schedule really quickly. Tomorrow night's going to be a lot of fun. That is SmackDown, and our SmackDown stream will be. Look, it's gonna be a big show, guys. A lot of stuff going on in that 2-hour show. It's supposedly going to have Sasha Banks. They're going to have Brock Lesnar, of course, has been advertised. It is called Super SmackDown, and it should be an amazing show. It is at the Mecca. It is at MSG, and it's always a big event when they go back to Madison Square Garden. It is going to be a big, big show. Also, maybe rumors of one Undertaker may show up as well. And we did throw that out there. Undertaker's got that show on Netflix that he's doing with The New Day. And if any of you guys ever watched Black Mirror on Netflix, I think that's what it's going to be like. It's supposed to be an interactive show. So you're probably going to be able to sit there with your remote control and be able to do and pick choices and do things. So Jeff and I talked about it. We thought it would be fun, and we'll do a watch along for that. So that'll be a lot of fun. You guys will be able to, we'll figure out some way where you guys will be able to pick a choice, and, you'll choose whether or not the New Day lives or dies, maybe. I don't know how it's going to go, but it sounds like a lot of fun, and we will definitely do that when that comes out in October. So that'll be cool. So we have SmackDown tomorrow night. That's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Super SmackDown. Do not miss that. And then Saturday night, finally, we're back with our podcast where we started it all. And that one we will definitely do what we were saying we were doing. We will do the mid-year awards on that. We'll have a lot to talk about because there's a lot to cover. There's things even going on today that everybody's talking about with Kevin Owens and with Sami Zayn. And now the draft was being talked about. October 1st supposedly is the date for the draft for WWE. So lots of stuff going on. We will cover or try to cover as much as we can on Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, Monday, Abby should be back, I'm assuming. Jeff, is Abby back this Monday?
Yes, but we have a quick programming change. So instead of six, we're going to be coming on at 7. So we'll lead into Raw.
Okay.
With Abby's. And the reason for that is my youngest son is starting basketball on Monday.
Yeah, you told me that. That's awesome.
So he'll be, for like 6 weeks, he'll be doing basketball. It's from like 4:50 to 6 o'clock. And that'll give me time to leave there and then come back in and do that. So yeah, we'll be on at 7 leading into Raw on Monday night, and we'll be doing that for the next several weeks until my son is done with basketball.
All right. Well, there you go. So don't forget, put it on your calendar. Obviously, if you have us on notifications for the channel, you will get a notification when we do the show. So don't forget, Abby's will be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 6. So there you go. Good deal. And then, of course, we'll have our Raw watch along after that. And then we start the week all over. And, of course, in 9 days, what is it? Tomorrow, 10, 11. It's in 1 week Saturday. We will have Victory Road. We will do that on the following Saturday. So there you go. There's our schedule. And what else do we have to do? Let's welcome some people in, shall we? Let's say hello to some people. We got Melinda Ford is here. We've got Azan is here. Azan is always singing in the chat. Many, many different songs. We've got 205 ATL. We have Jen Carter. Hey, Jen, how are you? I know it's close to Jen's birthday. Yep, next Friday. Yeah, happy early birthday. We've got who else is here? We've got J Hub. What's going on, J Hub? Shell, yeah, the J Hub. We've got talking about the Georgia Bulldogs. So some college football there. There you go. We've got Derek Fleming Jr. Family, missed you all. Glad you're back. Thanks, Derek. We appreciate that. We missed you guys too. Who else? Doc BC Amplified. Hey guys, Red Team Go. Says BC Amplified.
And go check out his channel if you haven't subbed yet. Go sub to BC Amplified. He always tells it like it is, and we greatly appreciate you for stopping by, sir.
There you go. Awesome. Yeah, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate that. Thanks for being here. We have Annette Morris. Hello, Annette. We have RJ Corpus. There you go. RJ, hello. You. It seems like you're new. I don't remember seeing you here, but welcome. We have Jason Stoffer. Yes, Triple H went through a minor, I think it was just a minor heart procedure that he had done, but yes. Did I miss anyone? What time in Eastern Pacific and what site can I watch? What are you talking about, RJ? I'm not sure what you mean.
It's talking about Victory Road.
Victory Road. Yeah. That obviously is on Impact Plus. So you have to have the app, and you need to, if you never had the app before, you can get the app for free. They give it to you free for a month. James Chadwick's here. What's up, James? How are you? We've got Supersonic X. How we doing? We're doing well. Did everyone watch a terrible Marvel? What if? Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like it. I didn't mind it. I think it would have been better if they could have used comic book characters instead of just the MCU. I think that's why people didn't like it, because they're used to the comic book one. It would have been better if they could have used the whole slew of Marvel people. Finn versus Roman Extreme Rules. It could be the Demon is on. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Did I miss anyone? Chris Smith. Missed you guys in the chat. Who else? Conrad. Conrad is here. What's up, Conrad? How are you? We've got only Impact Plus. Yes. We have Mark. Hello, Joe and Jeff. Hope all is well. In the tweaked words of the Wizard of Oz, Soho, Cole, Danielson. Oh my. Yeah, a lot of happenings on AEW. Yes, absolutely. Deanna is here. I know it's not Impact, but I got my AEW cherry pop last night live. And OMG, they didn't waste a second of your time live. Deanna, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. That's awesome. Always cool to find something new to watch, and I'm glad you enjoyed that. Chad says, let's go Bucks. Boo. Boo. If you've got $4.99 Ultimate, you can watch Impact specials on there. Graham Caldwell says, Joe, I'm hoping your Cowboys get to win tonight. Yeah, me too. I'm a Saints fan. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. If you, while we're talking about movies, and Jeff, I don't know, did you see the trailer for The Matrix?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, does that look good?
It does. It looks really good. I can't wait.
And you know, I have to say, Jeff, and I'm gonna put this out there because I want credit for this if this happens. And I've been telling my geek group about it too. I have said this 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and everyone laughed at me. I had said that Neo and John Wick are one and the same. I've said it for years, and everybody's like, stupid. Nope, that's dumb. Well, if you saw the trailer, he's got long hair. He's got the same beard. He looks a hell of a lot like John Wick. And there are a lot of other similarities as well, and we could go over that at another time. But I'm telling you, The fact that they were going to release both of these movies on the same date, that was the original plan. They were going to release The Matrix, and then they were going to release John Wick 4. Now, has been pushed back due to COVID. But I'm going to tell you right now that I believe that at the very least, it's a universe. So it may very well be like Marvel, where it's all one kind of combined universe. So there you go.
I was telling someone the other day when the teaser just came out, I was like, honestly, Joe, as long as I've known Joe, has been saying this. So if it comes true, people need to give Joe his flowers because
I want credit.
you got to get credit for that. I mean, you have to because you've been calling that thing. I mean, it.
Yep.
Honestly, it looks like he just stepped out of John Wick and he's going right in there. And I think it's very interesting that this is the fourth Matrix.
Yep.
The next John Wick is just called simply John Wick Chapter 4.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm telling you.
Saying.
I mean, Jeff, Lawrence Fishburne's character from the original Matrix, and then he was in John Wick, and he played the same kind of character.
Essentially
he was a leader of an underground movement. It was the same thing. Like, I'm telling you, it has too many similarities not to be true. I don't know if you guys know, but the exec producer of John Wick was the main special effects guy for The Matrix. So there's a lot of moving pieces and a lot of stuff going on there. So I'm telling you, I really think, and I think it was a really big surprise that they were going to try to keep that, separated and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, I think that's what's going to happen. And I think that's fantastic. You've never seen it done. They've never really, they've done Marvel Universe and all that kind of stuff, but you've never seen two different movie franchises that came out at different times combined into one. I think that's brilliant. If they do it, I would absolutely love it. And if they don't, they're missing out on a big opportunity.
Yep.
So anyway, all right. So there you go. Let's go over the card, Jeff, shall we? Let's talk about tonight's card. There it is up on the screen. Of course, we have BTI, which is on right now. And we've got the Laredo Kid against John Schuyler. Now, John Schuyler seems to be he's been a permanent piece of BTI. He's been on the show quite a bit, getting a lot of airtime on this show. And I myself, when was the last time we've seen the Laredo Kid?
It's been a little bit. And I mean, honestly, we're starting to see a lot of this AAA, NWA, different places going over to Impact. So I'm excited. Azan talking about Iceman Intel. You're probably ahead of us, Azan.
Be careful.
Yeah, you're a little bit ahead of us, remember. But it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen the Laredo Kid. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see this matchup. John, like you said, John Schuyler has been featured prominently on a few episodes now, and I mean he's worthy of it because he's such a talented wrestler. So yeah, let's see what happens, man. I think this is going to be a good way to kick off the night.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be a great match on BTI. All right, and we got the main card. Now, what I like about the main card is they didn't give a whole lot away. They gave a few matches away. Sometimes they'll have like 6 or 7 out there, but not so many with this week. So we might get some surprises this week. So we'll see. But let's go we'll start from the bottom up. So we've got a bunkhouse brawl match, which is another thing we haven't seen in quite a while. It's been a little while since I've seen that. Carl Anderson and Rich Swann, who, by the way, congrats to Rich Swann, number 10 in the PWI Pro Wrestling Illustrated Top 100 list of wrestlers for the year. So that's a big accomplishment. Congrats to Rich Swann. And many, listen, all people are really kind of thinking about with him he got beat by Kenny Omega. Listen, he had a fantastic year, held on to that title, won some tremendous matches. Go back to the match that he had with Moose. I mean, fire. The match was fantastic. So congrats to Rich Swann.
That match with Chris Bay was tremendous.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. But congrats to him. Great to see that have an Impact wrestler so high up that list. It definitely well deserved. And maybe next year we might get to see Josh Alexander high up that list too, because I think he deserves it after what he's done this year as well. So Deonna Purrazzo as well, of course, on the women's. We certainly hope to see her quite a ways up the list as well. So very cool, very cool. But we've got Carl Anderson and Rich Swann, and look. Carl Anderson, this should be a really good match, I would imagine. I would kind of think, of course, the teams are feuding, going into maybe what might be for those tag team titles at some point with Rich and Willie Mack, of course, against the Good Brothers. But I think this will be good. We might get some outside interference with this. I'm sure Willie will be there, and I'm sure the big LG will be there. So this might end up in shenanigans of some kind. But I think before it does, I think this could be a great match, and it could be the main event tonight.
Very well could be. I think this will be a great match. Both guys can really go. So I'm excited to see what they do with this match. I know it'll probably be brutal, so just get ready for that. You brought up the name Willie Mack, and I just feel bad because I feel like at some point they're gonna steal our idea and bring Willie a blanket and a pillow to the ring. I really do think that that's going to end up happening because all too often he ends up, taking a little bit of a nap during work. I mean, I know most workplaces don't condone taking a nap during work, but apparently Impact is okay with it with Willie Mack. So we'll see what happens. But I think this will be a great match.
Absolutely. Yeah, same here. Now this has been brewing for a while. We've got Petey Williams going up against Macklin. Now Macklin's been attacking Petey for quite a while now. So obviously Petey's going to want some revenge on Macklin. How do you think Petey's going to stand up against Macklin, Jeff? Petey's a great wrestler. I think Macklin's coming out of this though. Macklin's brutal, or has been brutal. So far from what we've seen from him. But do you think Petey will really hold up well in this match against Macklin?
Yeah, I think they love Macklin and what he brings to the table. Petey is at a different place in his career, in my opinion. I think it's all about putting over younger talent at this point. So I don't think that'll be any exception tonight. I do think that we get Macklin winning. And, do we get closer to a Macklin and Josh Alexander encounter? We won't get that at a Victory Road, but I feel like we're getting closer to that.
Yes. Yeah. And listen, again, Macklin's a beast, so we'll see what happens with that. Jason says, was that me on Twitter? Is hilarious. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of lag. When we get to the food part, I'm just gonna leave the stream and come back. I think there's just a little bit of lag on my part here. So, Meltzer is a douche. That's James Chadwick. BC Amplified didn't see you on the chat. Says Supersonic X. Yes, BC Amplified is with us tonight. That's awesome. Insider Pro Wrestling, get amplified. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you for joining again. We appreciate that. All right. We have, I can't wait for this one. Rosemary with the K. Gee, I wonder why. Versus Tasha Steelz with Savannah Evans. So I don't like the odds. I mean, Savannah Evans is a presence for sure, but you've got all of Decay on the other side of that ring. So I kind of like Decay's chances in this one. And Rosemary versus Tasha, we've seen the match before. They've wrestled in singles matches before. Always a good time, and I think this will be no different. But again, I'm calling shenanigans in this one. This is going to break down at some point, and we're going to get a whole bunch of people in that ring, Jeff.
Yeah, I think at the very least we're going to get some type of stare down between Havoc and Savannah Evans, the enforcers of those two teams, so to speak. So I do believe we're going to get that. I think Rosemary comes out with the win here, not just because you love her, but because I think that's what happens. But I think that's what happens tonight.
Yes. I certainly hope so. That would definitely give me a 10 out of 10 for the stream and for the show. Joe and Jeff, did you hear? You see someone on somebody's podcast said a Bray sign wasn't cool. Oh yeah, I did see that tweet. Yeah, but I respect it because it's a fight to power. Yes, I did see that. Somebody tweeted that out. You guys should be watching Cena's, what was that movie, Vacation Friends. Pretty good, says Derek Fleming. All right, that's cool. Okay, so we have Chris Bay, of course, representing the Bullet Club against David Finlay. Now, again, this has been a building storyline. Chris Bay was the one who attacked Finlay in the back. That's kind of what started this whole thing. So this is a continuation of that. And again, two guys who really know how to put on fantastic matches. I have no doubt that this one will be awesome too. But also another match where we can get some interference in this as well. We'll have to see who's there and who's around when the match starts. But this could be another great one, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this. I mean, Chris Bay, David Finlay, give me that a lot. I don't mind seeing rematches of that. So give me that matchup quite a few times. I'm good with it. I For
Absolutely.
some reason I think they're gonna trade this time. I think David Finley's gonna pick up the win.
Oh yeah, okay. I can see that. Yeah, I can absolutely see that happening. Feels like forever since we've had an insiders watch party, says the Coog. Yeah, it was only
Has been.
it does feel like forever. You're right. You're right. It's it has been it's been a little bit. Shang-Chi. No, I have not, but I think I'm gonna end up seeing it Sunday. I think. I was gonna pass on it, but I've heard a lot of people say not to. I'm not a big martial arts guy. I never really was. And that character in particular, I only know a little bit about him, and mostly it's from team ups that I've read in comic books with Spider-Man most of the time. So I wasn't going to, but I heard really good things about it. So I'm going to go see it. So yes, I'm going to go see it on Sunday, but I haven't seen it yet. And Jeff, it's getting closer and closer to Halloween. I'm seeing more and more advertisements for it, and I'm getting more and more fired up. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it rotten, and that is almost a guarantee that it's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Because when they rate a slasher film rotten, you know that it's going to be an awesome movie. See you, BC Amplified. Thanks for stopping by, man. Come back later if you can. But yes, I am super stoked for Halloween. I cannot wait. They already put two tracks out for the soundtrack on Apple Music, so I've been listening to the couple of songs that they put out. I am psyched for that. I can't wait. Can't wait. Okay, so we have Moose and Eddie Edwards, Jeff. This could be a slobber knocker, in the words of good old JR. These two guys will fight with everything they have. And it's hard to figure out who needs a win here more than the other, because both of them, you wonder where they're going to go, and whoever loses this, I mean, they seem like they have feuds going with other people and stuff like that. Anyway, Moose, of course, still has his thing going on with Chris Sabin. So, but I don't know. This one could be a really huge battle between these two guys.
It's funny that you brought up who needs to win more, because I don't think either guy gets a win tonight. I think we're going to see Morrissey and Sammy Callahan show up. So
Yes,
I think
yes,
it just leads to that, hopefully, that tag team match that we get at Victory Road, that I've been asking for and calling for, between Moose and Morrissey against Sammy Callahan and Eddie Edwards. So,
that would be amazing.
yeah, yeah,
That would be. I just can't wait
I
to see
hope it
Moose
happens.
and I can't wait to see Moose and Morrissey together.
Yeah, yeah.
That's going to be amazing. Um, all right, so there is your card for tonight. Really quickly, and then I'm going to hop out and just hop right back in, and then Jeff could start the food stuff. Really quickly, though, we're about 3 minutes before the show starts on Access TV. Again, you can see it going across the bottom. If you're watching on Access, cool, but just remember you're ahead of our stream. So you will be ahead of us until about 15 minutes left in the show. Please, please, please do not spoil anything in the chat. If you see something cool, just say cool, just say awesome, whatever it is. Don't spoil it in the chat, because a lot of people are watching along with us on YouTube, and they will not see it. Our show doesn't start on YouTube until 8:30. So just, if you're doing that, please refrain from doing any spoilers. You can see on the screen, you'll be timed out or blocked. And it's not worth it. So just please keep that kind of stuff to yourself. So we're just getting Iceman intel now. A lot of you have had it already. I know Azan mentioned it before. So Azan, you're obviously watching on Access. So please, again, don't spoil anything for the chat. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to bounce. Jeff, you can start the meal stuff, and I'll bounce back in.
Sounds good. So, folks, man, I don't want to see myself on screen that big. Tell us, what did you have to eat this evening? Let us know in the chat. I guess I will start off with this. I had leftover pizza. That's what I had. It was okay. It was okay. But I did have leftover pizza this evening, so I'm not. I don't know. I'm not real happy with what I had. I might fix something a little bit later, but who knows? Joe. Well, Joe just came in and he bounced again. So let's see here. Yes, I was extra big, and no one needs that in their life. So let's see what some people are saying. Derek Fleming saying lasagna and Texas toast, sugar cookie on the side. Man, that's sounds delicious. Donna saying pizza. Jason Michael saying pizza. Melinda had soup today. Donna also had beer. Super C French fries with salami. And thank you. It's good to be back. Cheese Whiz too saying smoked bologna. Saying, oh yeah, that's good stuff. Bologna is always good. Jason Peace, you gotta tell me what that is. Toad in the hole. Please tell me what that is. That sounds very interesting. And I'll just kind of leave it at that because it sounds very interesting. Yeah, I apologize for me being huge on the screen. No one needs that in their life right now. So, Graham saying venison grilled steaks with tomato and basil rice. Sounds delicious. Chad saying two steaks and green bean casserole. James Chadwick saying fish and chips. Sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. Send me some across the pond, James. I want some real authentic fish and chips. Jason Peace, sausages and batter. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. Sounds good. Toad, I'm gonna try and trick someone to see if they understand what I'm saying here. There's a pub not too far that serves some British foods, so I'm gonna ask for that and see what they say about it. So, Joe, have you ever heard of a toad in the hole?
I have not. What is that?
Apparently, it's sausages in batter. So, sausage in Yorkshire pudding is what James Chadwick and Jason Peace said.
Oh, that's interesting. No, I've never had it.
Yeah, me
I've
either.
never
But
had that.
I may have to try it. May have to try it. Joe, what did you have this evening?
I just had I had breakfast for dinner. So I had some eggs, I had some bacon, and I had a little bit of toast. So scrambled eggs, bacon, and toast. I went for breakfast this morning, as I often do, on my way to work, and I ended up getting. I couldn't stop where I wanted to stop. I wanted to stop at Dunkin', which is what I usually do. I try to get those little wraps that they have,
Oh yeah.
which has the eggs on the little like tortilla, thing. They're not bad for you. So I wanted to stop at Dunkin', but the line was all the way out to the road. So I'm like, damn. So the next place down was Wendy's. So I'm like, okay, I've had Wendy's breakfast sandwiches before. They're not bad. So I stopped there and I had one of the sausage and egg sandwiches. And I also ended up getting a coffee from there, which I don't usually drink coffee. When I get like breakfast stuff from Dunkin', I'll get like a vanilla chai or I'll get something like that. And so I had both of them. Oh my God. I have not had heartburn like I got from
Oh,
that in ages. Like, and it still hurts now. Like I took a bunch of Tums. Oh my God, like pain on the right side of my, like from down. Oh, it was terrible. Like breathing in and I'm feeling it there. I'm like, oh, and then, when you get heartburn, like the food you taste that all day long. Oh, it was awful. It was awful. It's going to turn me off of sausage sandwiches from Wendy's for quite a while. But yeah, so that's why I went with the my wife was like, hey, you better have something light for dinner, so I had the
Yeah.
eggs and bacon. But let's see what everybody had here. Did you read everything off
Oh
that
yeah.
people had, Jeff? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Are we starting BTI? Yeah, so we're halfway through BTI right now, and you guys that are on Access TV will be ahead of us. So we are halfway through the show. You will be starting the show while you did already a couple of minutes ago. And that Iceman segment, I got to see it, and what he was saying is that there was someone backstage
Hmm.
who is 7 foot tall,
Hmm.
and he said it's wasn't a familiar face,
Hmm.
and he said, and he, it could be anybody, but he said it doesn't think it's the janitor
Hmm.
because you don't see 7 foot tall janitors. And he said, if you want to find out who it is, you might want to watch Impact on Access TV tonight
Hmm.
at 8 o'clock.
Hmm.
So, yes.
I mean,
So
could they be adding a couple inches to someone that we know? I don't know.
I'm
I don't know. I
could
mean,
be.
could be.
Could be. Yeah, could be. Well, the cool thing is we're not going to have to wait because whoever this person is, he is going to be on the show tonight. So
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
there you go.
These guys are already starting out hot, Joe.
Oh yes, the match is going on right now. We've got Laredo Kid in there. He's going up and across and down, comes down on the apron, gets a shot to the face from Skyler. Skyler off the ropes, slides underneath, kick to the face from Laredo Kid. Oh, takes him out outside the ring. Both men down now outside on the floor. Skyler down and out, and we've got a break. Well, no break, and then we come right back.
That's a
That's
good
the.
thing about this being on YouTube, man.
It
No,
is
no
right.
commercial breaks. You know?
No commercials. Yes. I know ROH has one on Sunday. Says Chris, what's up, insiders? Hey, Damien. Sorry I haven't been on the streams as of late, but I've been busy with college. We're doing well. Hope college is going well for you. We're doing well. Jason Peace. No, it's not Bray. Bray is still under his 90-day no compete clause, so he can't be anywhere until like the end of October. You want to think taller. You want to think taller than Bray, Jason. You want to think taller.
But maybe in the same universe, in the same realm.
Yeah, might just be someone in the same. Yeah, he might know Bray just a little bit. This 7 footer,
He might.
so he might know Bray just a little bit. Is there an Impact show this weekend, Chris? No, it's next weekend. It's next Saturday, actually. All right. So, all right. Well, there you go. That's the food part of it. We've got, looks like about 24 minutes left. So we can talk about anything you guys want to. I'm back. Had to check out Arthur Moot's new video. Want to hear about his thoughts of TJ Watt's new contract. Love Laredo Kid. He's one of the younger lucha talent that will be a future star in the business. Has his triple threat tag match at AAA Triple Mania was awesome. Does it start with a B or an E? Says Deanna. I don't know, and I'm not going to give it away. Certain monster, says Derek Fleming.
Could be.
You never know. You never know. Jason P says Braun. Don't know.
Could be.
Maybe. Keep an eye out for Braun Strowman too, by the way, because Braun is doing something with EC3.
Yeah.
That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Whatever that is, this what EC3 is going to be, Jeff? Is he going to be like the guy who is outside of the business? Because obviously he's not affiliated with any company anymore. So he's
Right.
outside of the business. Is he going to be the guy where these people go to pit stop and he's going to bring out their new character? And lo and behold, he made a comment about one Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
And he said he's going to morph into his final form. So you wonder, are these guys going to start going through EC3?
If so, it's a brilliant lane for EC3. He did
Absolutely.
this with Cardona. Obviously, we saw him do it with Moose.
Yep.
I mean, he could be the change agent that people go through now,
Yeah.
like, which I think will be cool.
Absolutely. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. Absolutely awesome. Breaking news. Breaking news. Only 10 days until WWE Live at the O2 Arena in London. Are they? Is that actually still happening? I was wondering if that was gonna end up happening because of all the COVID stuff. I didn't know whether they'd be traveling over there. But cool if that happens. That's awesome, man. Did you get tickets? Let us know. EC3 is bringing them all. Maybe you never know. That
They're
would
all
be amazing.
controlling their narrative at this point, so it would
Mm,
make a lot of sense.
that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Jeff, when you try Toad in the Hole, have it with onion gravy. It's lush, says James Chadwick.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that soon.
Randy says EC3 can be the one to change people back. Then it was tell me your character and show me your personality. Yeah, it's a cool. Like Jeff said, it's a cool little thing. If that's what he's going to end up doing, that's really really neat. Get people to change. And look what he did for Moose. Amazing work with Moose, and that is still going on for him today. So it's great stuff. It's absolutely great stuff. So all right. What else is going on? Well, um,
There's a
we
lot.
know we know what else we have going on. Uh, most of it has a lot to do with three letters. Uh, man, a lot of stuff happening in AEW. I mean, obviously that big ending with one Adam Cole, and then of course Brian Danielson, both showing up.
Wait, what are you talking about, Joe? You mean that Adam Cole and Brian Danielson showed up somewhere over the weekend?
Yeah, you know what? I
Why
think they.
wasn't that bigger news? Like, I didn't see that all over Twitter or any social media sites at
All
all,
right.
Joe. I mean, where the heck have I been? My goodness.
Yeah, yeah. We were completely tuned out when we were gone. We shut our phones off and our iPads and all of our social media and all. Yeah. So
What?
yes, yes, and then they were on again on Dynamite last night too. So yeah, so much stuff with that, and we'll talk more about that on Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll save that discussion because I'm sure we'll have some things to say about all that. But yeah, hey, listen, like I said, Deanna went and watched something new. That's amazing. If you guys are really loving this, all I can equate this to for me and probably for Jeff too is when the NWO and the Outsiders hit WCW. Now, I'm going to say this. One Mr. Punk
Oh God.
came out and said that him and Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole was bigger than the Outsiders. I'm sorry, Mr. Punk, but no, you are dead wrong. You are dead, flat out dead wrong. Flat out dead wrong. No, I'm sorry. While all three of them may be great, and Adam Cole may be great, Brian Danielson, of course, is great. While they are all great in their own way, they are not the Outsiders, and they are not on that level. No way and no how. No way, no how. So they are not on that level. Azan,
I mean,
I don't hate it, Azan. I actually watched the show. I watched it last night. They're doing some of them are doing like I love the stuff that Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky are doing with that guy from MMA. I think that's tremendous because they're basically inside of the show making fun of their own show. So I kind of love the hate that he's getting. The Moxley match was great. I don't hate it. I just think that listen, we're all entitled to our own opinion. They that's what their show makes me remember, is what happened in WCW. That's what I'm getting from this, and you know, when a lot of people end up following and stuff like that over to that other show. That's all I'm saying. That's all
Joe,
I'm saying.
can I say something to that real quick
Yeah,
though? And I completely missed who won that match between Laredo Kid
I
and
did too because we were yapping. I know
yeah.
I
So
did too.
somebody let us know. It's not a point. Here's where I get a little bit irritated is when you offer any kind of critique, criticism, or anything of that nature of AEW, people automatically say, "Oh, you must hate AEW." No, I mean,
Yeah,
just like we can critique other places, we can critique them too.
yeah.
Thank you, J Hub. Laredo Kid won.
Thank
Um,
you. Yes.
I mean, just like we critique other places, we can critique them too. Um, we were around when the stuff was happening with WCW. We
Yep.
were around when TNA and Impact signed everyone that they signed. It looks very similar. Now the challenge will be, and we're it's not a negative. We're just saying the challenge will be, can you get everyone that you signed recently and the people that you currently have on your roster, can you get all of them the TV time that they need to have? That's the only thing. Um, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I I I have my opinions and thoughts about AEW, not necessarily the wrestling, but some of the other things. Um, yeah, you're right, Conrad. A lot of people do it on every side, but I've got to be honest for a minute. I see a lot more AEW fans getting a little bit up in arms when anyone dares criticize or offers commentary on the beloved AEW, and they're not above reproach. They're not above critique. Um, I mean, we can talk about them too. So that's
Yeah.
the only thing I'm saying. Like, have fun, have your moment in the sun, enjoy the fact that if you're like a huge AEW fan right now, they're killing it. They have been for a while. Um, but you know, you've also got to ask some legitimate questions, and I'm sorry, not sorry, but I'm gonna ask those questions, whether people agree with me or not, whether people give me crap in the DMs or whatever. I'm gonna ask those questions because one, I approach this as a former professional wrestler, so I want to make sure that the other people on that roster get the time that they're supposed to get. So just
Yeah.
just it's my just
Yeah. And look, like to give a perfect example, the MJF thing last night. That promo he cut was amazing. That is literally, and they were talking that they were praising it up and down and busted open. Bully Ray was saying that is how you become a heel. That is like classic. You go out there and you say the crap that he does because you want those fans to boo your ass. You want that to happen. That is what a heel does. But yet they got all kind of blasted by their own fans saying that, oh, he went too far. Oh, he shouldn't have said what he said. He went too far. And Bully Ray came out and said, you don't think for one second that he got permission from the mom and was that the sister? The mom and the sister of Brian Pillman that were in the audience? He said, you don't think for one second that they spoke about this before it even happened, that they knew exactly what was going to go on. And he said, so, come on. Like that's as close to classic wrestling as you're going to get. That is classic heel. That is stuff that Bully Ray saw in ECW. This is the kind of thing that heels do. And that's why MJF is one of the best heels that there is out there. But yet they got crapped on. Everybody, went ballistic about, oh, they're going to. This is the kind of thing we're talking about. Like, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. And there's just these people that are out there who just love to complain. And that's all it is. It there's nothing that can satisfy them. They just want to go on to the internet, social media, and they want to complain, and that's how it is. And
If you thought that was too much, I would recommend you go back to the 80s and 90s of classic heels cutting promos and seeing if it makes you cringe a little bit, because if it
yeah,
does, then it might not be a wrestling problem. It might just be that you're a little too sensitive right
yep.
now. Because that was just the norm. I mean, go back and look at some Harley Race stuff. Go back and look at Roddy Piper. Go back
Oh,
and look at I mean, shoot, I'm just trying. Go back and look at Ric Flair. Go back and look at some of the heels back in the day, and see if they got a little too close to home, if they didn't bring up affairs and drug use and all these other things. Go back and take a look. Yes, cool. Go back and look at ECW, for God's sakes. Like, just go look at an
oh.
episode of ECW. Go listen to Paul Heyman cut a promo on ECW and tell me if it was too far or not. So just,
Who was the ECW wrestler, Jeff? We just lost recently, just passed away. The guy who used to
oh my
dive
God,
off the.
New Jack,
Oh
New
my
Jack.
God, New Jack's promos. If you think MJF's promos are bad, people would listen. New Jack almost got beat up by cops. That's how bad. That's how how much he did his promos. I mean, look, this is how it was. But people are
Yeah,
just like I said. I really just believe that so many people just love to complain. And no matter how something comes out that is so fun for people and so many people enjoyed it, you are still going to see people come out and they're just party crashers. They just are going to come out and they're going to crap on it. And it doesn't matter what it is. And I really think that probably a lot of the times these same people are watching it and loving it. They're watching it and they're probably cheering and everything like that. And then they get on the internet and they start saying it sucked.
yeah,
I could totally see it. I can totally see that. So
yeah.
1 minute for the Bucks game coming on. Yeah, I know we're gonna have that going on the side. I'm sure we got about 10 minutes until the show begins for us, and we'll have to go over to the. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do that now before I forget because I'm sure I won't have it up in time if I don't. Let me go here. Correction, Heat Wave 99.
Yeah,
Dude,
that. Oh God, Bubba Ray. Oh man.
and
Yeah,
that's why, like, when Bubba Ray was talking about it, I'm like, there's a guy who would know because he cut some amazing heel promos in his career, so he would know. And you know, like I said, I mean, when MJF came out and started that stuff about, he's gonna abort him, and listen, that's what you do, and that's what Roddy Piper did. Roddy Piper got stabbed,
yeah.
for God's sake. Roddy Piper got stabbed.
Got
I
stabbed.
mean, yeah, like he got stabbed. Yeah, this is, and you know what? You go back and listen, and this is an oldie but a goodie too on our channel. If you haven't, and you kind of just joined us recently, we interviewed Nikita Koloff way
Mm,
back when. Go listen to that interview. You will be surprised at some of the stuff and some of the stories that he tells you about how they were so hated because, of course, they were the Russians. They were the big enemies of the United States, and they're going around and they're in those characters. Yeah, and listen, those guys back then they played those characters 24/7 a lot of
mm-hmm.
times. So he said they would get threatened and yelled at and screamed at. And go listen to it if you never did. Check the interview out because it's one of the better interviews we had. But go listen to it. It's really amazing to hear him talk about that. But that is wrestling. That is wrestling. So,
Yeah.
but no, like I said, is on. I don't hate it at all. Like if I hated something, I certainly wouldn't watch. I see, because I'm not that guy. If I don't like something, I'm not going to sit there and watch it and then criticize it. So if I hate something, I just don't watch it. Period. End of story. So
Plain and simple.
how about NXT too? We got some new people showing up on NXT. Ooh, was that new tag team that they brought in, man? That those two amateur wrestlers? Good Lord.
I didn't get to see NXT this week, so I'm behind. I've got to catch back up, but
Oh
I
man,
heard good things.
where do you see those dudes? They were devastating. Like they're brothers. They're a brother tag team, and they're both wearing like the singlets, like Kurt Angle and stuff wore. Holy cow! What a devastating team! The Creed brothers, Sean Rousset. Thank you. Oh man, they look impressive. Listen, if these are the kind of people that they're going to bring in going forward, Brutus Creed is a monster, dude. They were impressive, man. I know they went up against a team that wasn't necessarily going to be a world beater, and they were made to look good on purpose, but they were impressive. They were really impressive. So a lot of good stuff. NXT, of course, next week is going to be that all new logo, all that other stuff that's changing. So yeah, so we've got some good stuff coming up. Again, like I said, tomorrow we'll be back for SmackDown. Don't forget to come for that. That's going to be probably one of WWE's best shows in a long time. This could even be bigger, dare I say, than the last pay-per-view. It's that big, and it's in Madison Square Garden, and also kind of gets you a little bit. But they are in New York City the day before 9/11. And I'm really going to, it's going to be hard to watch, but I'm definitely going to check out that 9/11 special.
Yeah.
That's going to be on Peacock as well, because, listen, that's the kind of a thing that kind of makes you be proud to be a wrestling fan. The things that they did, and you try to put that tragedy out of your minds, because it was a horrendous day for people in the United States, people who lost people and stuff like that. It was just horrendous, very scary day. But seeing Vince come out and say that was very inspiring. The wrestlers in the ring that were crying, it sends like chills down your spine. So if you have nothing else to watch, or even if you're going to watch Rampage, afterwards, make sure you check that out, because that was a big thing that WWE did. They were the only ones. You had sports were shut down. They were the only ones who decided, we're going to go out there, and it was amazing. It was really amazing. So check that out if you weren't going to already, if you didn't know about it, check it out. It's going to be good. Going to be good stuff. Randy Sam says, "Get well, Hunter." 9/11. James Chadwick. Yeah, never forget, man. That's the saying. Whenever you see a poster of something from 9/11, it goes with the words "never forget," and people won't. I got a little misty reading. I still read comics. I get comic books weekly, and I read the latest issue of Spider-Man, and in the end of that, there was a 6-page tribute done that was aside from the main story, and essentially it was just Spider-Man and Captain America meeting, and then all of these memories of everybody. Like, they drew panels of the fire departments, and the people that were there, and then of course at the very end of it, Spider-Man says to Captain America, "Did you know any of them?" And then Captain America just closes it and says, "I knew them all." And then they show a picture of Cap. It's very, very touching. But they show a picture of Cap, and he's in the middle of a drawing with the towers, the lights for the new the memorial, and then all the firemen and the police and stuff like that drawn next to him. Really, really unbelievable tribute. Great stuff. So. What channel? Where to watch SmackDown 9/11 special tomorrow night? That is on RJ. Is on Peacock. So they're going to premiere that on Peacock. It's going to premiere right after SmackDown. So yeah, definitely check that out. I think Zelina Vega will get a big match on Friday because she lost her dad on 9/11. Maybe so. That'd be a nice tribute for her. Busted Open did a tribute to 9/11 yesterday. Sad that the younger generation have no idea what 9/11 is. It's like ancient history. Yeah. And I imagine that it'll be taught in schools for sure. It is a part of our history, and If you forget history, you're doomed to repeat it. That's a saying. It's a very old saying.
Mhm.
So I don't think that anyone will ever forget that, and it'll especially be ingrained in our leaders' minds, our president, and the military and the FBI. They will never forget that. That changed a lot of things for us that day. That'll never go back to being the same. And obviously, our thoughts and prayers to all of those people, their families, their friends, people who lost people in 9/11. Because I remember, Jeff, do you remember what you were doing that day? Real quickly, I know before the show
Oh
starts,
yeah.
but I remember listening to Howard Stern. And of all things, I used to listen to Howard a lot. And I remember going to a meeting. I had a manager's meeting that morning for Radio Shack. We had to be at a district manager's office. So we were all kind of gathered there. But I remember listening to Howard Stern and Howard saying that the plane crashed into the twin, and Howard was kind of narrating the whole thing. And oh my God. And then of course it was all on the TVs and stuff. And we're all just, we came out of our meeting, our district manager brought us out. We're all watching the televisions. We stood around for like 2-3 hours. And then she said, listen, go to your stores, go back to your stores. Your employees are there. Go be with your employees, and just kind of hunker down, wherever you are, your stores, your malls, whatever. Make sure all your people are safe. And that's what we did. But oh my gosh, what were you doing that day, Jeff?
I was in a class that day,
Okay.
and yeah, I just remember. I forget what class it was, um, but I remember it was like a senior project or something. We were doing something in one of my journalism classes, and they were like turn on the news. A plane just hit one of the twin towers, and then we got that, then and then we saw the second plane going in. It was just, I mean, it was just crazy, man. Like it was. I'll never forget, because honestly, I thought that it was like some type of movie or something,
Yep.
you know. And then the other part of me kicked in, because I was in the National Guard at that time. So I'm like, am I gonna get deployed to go, to go somewhere and fight? Like, am I gonna get deployed at this point? So I just remember feeling all of those emotions
Yep.
at that point. So yeah, I'll never forget where I was, what I was doing. Um, yeah, it was such a surreal day, to be honest.
I would imagine, yeah, being in the military,
Yeah,
that would be very, very scary,
yeah,
because it was just like an entire country was just on alert,
yeah.
like because nobody knew what was going on and nobody knew who did it. Nobody knew if it was an accident or if it, all of that stuff. And then of course you heard the stories about the flight from Pittsburgh, which became a movie, that those people in that plane stopped another would be attacker, basically, and so nobody. And then once it was over, you were wondering if it was over. Was there going to be more? Of course, then they went at the Washington D.C. thing happened, and yeah, it was just say yeah. Scariest for me was no planes. Everything was shut down.
Yep, everything.
Everything was shut down. Sports, anything and everything was just shut down. The streets were empty. A lot of people are saying that's what they remember the most, and the empty streets, deserted cities. New York, had streets cordoned off and things like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
but very, very, very scary,
Yeah.
and just a horrible day. Very, very horrible day. We have nothing for the stream yet. It's just saying waiting for Impact Wrestling. Yes, we are.
Yeah. Joe, I got
Apparently.
I got to give you an update on this game. Your Cowboys are driving right now and in Bucks territory. They
Oh,
started out on the 1.5 yard line, driving out, and they got a 3-and-out on the Bucks.
oh,
Um,
okay.
so yeah, that was I'm not real happy right now, but it's the first drive, so
I
we'll
see
we'll see
Dak
what
is
happens.
3 for 5 for 49 yards.
Yeah, yeah, he hit Amari Cooper on a big play from his own end
I
zone. So
see. Yeah, Cooper had 1 catch for 28 yards. Yeah, I have it on the ESPN thing. Well, they're 3rd and 10 now
hmm
with the ball on Tampa's for the 40,
yeah,
39. So that'd be a
40.
long field goal from there. So uh, I'm gonna stick my phone somewhere to the side here. So as we're still waiting for Impact Wrestling, the chat is saying, "Do they mean 8:30 Central Time?" Haha. Uh, WTF Impact? Maybe Impact is watching football.
That's true.
Maybe the social media person's watching football.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean
that's what it
it's
is.
true. That honestly, I asked Tazzy if he was coming on tonight, and the reason why he couldn't come on tonight is because the players wanted to watch this game as opposed to they wanted to watch this game as opposed to leaving the clubhouse. So
Oh
that's why
wow.
he's still
Okay.
there. So
Okay.
yeah, that so far, man, Dak and Zeke are looking real good. So
They just took a penalty, so now they
yep,
have 3rd and long, 3rd and 15, all
third
the way
and
back
15.
in the 44. This is a scary down. Yeah, we don't know what's going on with Impact. It says on my TV app, TVs are streaming at 12:30 a.m. So something's screwy. Not everyone can just write off 99 cents. Oh God, Impact, please don't mess this up again. Don't mess it up again. It hasn't worked right many times at all. Oh, nope, they didn't get anything on 3rd down, so they're going to end up having a punt after all that, more than likely. That's too long
Yeah,
of a field goal, I think.
yeah, that
54, it'd be a 60-some yard field goal if they want to try it.
yeah,
That's
that's
out of
true. Here we
that's,
go. Here we go.
Oh, hey! Hey, it's on. And they skipped the decay and
Dang it.
Scott Demore, you suck.
Dang it, Scott.
You made me miss my entrance. Oh, Scott Demore. I know it's not really Scott Demore; it's somebody in social media, but yes, that sucks. But all right, well, we're underway. So we've got Rosemary and Tasha Steeles. James says it's now on. It is. It is. We're underway. Yep, they did punt, and they punted Tampa to the 6-yard line. All right. Well, there you
Good
go.
special teams play so far in this one.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go, Rosemary and Tasha, and we are underway on Impact.
They're already saying bite her face off.
Bite her face off. I love it. I love it. Travis Jividen. MJF, cool. Yes, MJF had a very cool promo yesterday. Tasha rolls her over, goes for a quick cover, gets a 1 count. Back up with a right hand, but now Rosemary coming back here. Rosemary's got her around the waist. I'm going to bite your face off, she says,
And
and she does.
she takes a chunk out of Tasha Steeles.
Nice German. Rosemary, crowd chanting, Rosemary, Rosemary. It's awesome. She did take a bite out of her head. Rosemary misses. Here comes Tasha. Catches an elbow from Rosemary. Now Rosemary climbing up the ropes. Oh, my favorite move ever.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I love that. That's fantastic. I miss when Rosemary's not on. I really do. Anybody live near Cincy or Green Bay? Should I wear a jacket in October for a Packer game? I would probably say so, yes. Green Bay gets rather cold. Rosemary up. Misses. Tried to go for a drop kick and missed. No way, Jose. Impact is finally on. Yes, it is, J-Hub. Yes, it is. Finally.
So this is a grievance that Mark had.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Brady just completed a 38. Oh, no. That was a punt. I'm sorry. I was looking at the punt. If you go back to when Danielson had his promo after All Out, he mentioned that was excited in a new chapter at AEW, but although he didn't mention it by name, he mentioned that he loved and enjoyed his time in WWE. He did. You could hear anyone in the arena boo, everyone in the arena boo, because they knew what he mentioned. When I saw that video, I was upset because I'm a wrestling fan, and Danielson is one of the highly respected people in the industry, and I just feel like even though you may not like the company because of, and there's more, yes. So Brian Danielson and Adam Cole both had nothing but good things to say about WWE. Both of them. So they both had good things to say. They both said that Vince was now Adam Cole said Vince was intimidating, but they both said good things about WWE. So, and I think that that's another thing. People love to create controversy. They want to make things up, and it's just not true. There wasn't, and they just decided to move on. And sometimes people do that too. I see why you guys like Rosemary, Deanna. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Brian met his wife there, if nothing else, says Deanna. Yeah, I mean, listen, they didn't say anything bad about them. The only person who is saying bad things about them is CM Punk. And it's well known that CM Punk did not leave there on good terms. Right. So, of course, he's going to. So,
and everybody, I mean, you can work at the greatest job in the world, and people will have things to say, and that's okay. I mean, it really is okay. Like people are going to have different experiences with different employers, but my thing is, like, why does that need to be the norm that people need to bash WWE when they get to AEW? I mean, it's not necessary. If you had a good experience, you had a good experience. If you didn't, you didn't, and that's fine. But I mean, let's not always think. Let's not act like everybody's got to just take a dump all over them, because they don't work there anymore. So
yeah. But it doesn't. That's what I said. It doesn't always have to be bad. So big spear from Rosemary. That might be it.
Yeah,
1, 2. Rosemary wins. Yes. What a great start. Hello from Ireland.
10 out of 10.
McAvoy Production. Hello from Ireland. Hope ye are keeping well. We are. Thank you very much. Appreciate you watching. Danielson pretty much said Vince wanted to protect him when it came to his wrestling, and he wanted to go somewhere that he can be a wrestler. And it's a well-known fact that WWE handles injuries very seriously, says J-Hub. Travis says, do you believe The Undertaker gets back? Well, I don't think he's coming back to wrestle, no. I think that he's going to do that show that we saw advertised with the New Day. So I think that's going to happen. Uh-oh. Tasha just took a belt?
Oh, she has both belts.
Tasha, you better be careful. You better be careful. Oh,
Savannah.
Well, looks like we're getting this for the belts that they now have taken. You suck, Chance. You suck. You suck. Looks like the Bucks are driving. They're on the 16. Doing some no huddle with Brady there.
Antonio Brown just had 2 big catches back to back. So
okay.
And Gronk had a good one. Thank you, 8205 ATL. No spoilers. That's right.
Yes.
No spoilers.
Good news, Bray Wyatt came to AEW on pay-per-view. No, he didn't. Sorry, YouTubers TV, but no, he didn't. He can't go anywhere until the end of October. So if you're gonna troll, right, look up your info. At least spend some time looking stuff up first before you try to troll the chat. Like, come with some facts. You know what I mean? Like don't come in troll with nonsense, because everybody knows he can't sign with anyone. No spoilers. Yes, Ace Austin and Madman Fulton.
And he may not even go there anyway. He may end up somewhere else.
Well, I'll tell you, Jeff, Sean Ross Sapp and one Mr. Alvarez, both don't believe he's going to AEW.
Ish.
Both don't believe he's going to
You
AEW.
mean to tell me, Joe, that I agree with Alvarez on
Apparently, on
something?
this subject, yes.
Good Lord. Hell has frozen over. Hell has officially frozen over.
Scott Demore up, touchdown Bucks. Brady to Godwin for 5 yards. That was a long drive, 94
Yeah.
yards. Katasha and Savannah be the new Fire and Flava, says Jason. Maybe. Maybe. I love AEW, but there's literally no room for Bray, says Derek. I think they'd find room if he showed up there. If Braun Strowman came on Impact, what do you think? Well, that's probably a better possibility, YouTubers TV.
Yeah. Oh, he said I didn't even know he could talk.
No. Scott, you better
Oh.
be careful.
What's up, Jesse?
Hey,
Listen,
Jesse.
drive carefully.
Yes.
Yeah, not any matches, Damien. Damien says has Impact started to promote anything for Bound for Glory. Not yet, not matches yet. They just keep
Yeah.
showing the promos. But I gotta shout out C Wrestling because he sent me something for their advertisement, Joe, and I'll have to send it to you.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a little bit of a glitch that's going on in one of their in their advertisement for Bound for Glory, and I'll just leave it at that. I'll send it to you so you can see it. But there's a little bit of a glitch.
Ooh. Now, when is Bound for Glory? What?
October 23rd.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I saw in the chat there that C sent you something. I was wondering what he sent you.
Yeah.
We've got Brian Myers. We've got Sam Beal. We've got Zicky Dice.
Yeah, C
Ace
tweeted it
Austin.
out.
We're getting a 10-man tag. Ace
Oh,
Austin and Madman Fulton trying to recruit.
interesting.
Trying to recruit.
Joe, I'm going to send you a text right now. There you go, sir.
All right, let's check it out. Everybody said James Chadwick said he tweeted it. Let's see what this is. Oh, yeah, there is.
Little bit of a glitch.
A little bit of a glitch right at the Vegas sign.
Yeah, just a little bit. And how interesting is that? Vegas. There might be someone out there who's been a big fan of a team that resides in Vegas now all of a sudden. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We got a Violent by Design promo here with Rhino. Of course, we saw a little bit of this before. Graham Caldwell says Bray Wyatt should sign a 12-month deal with Impact and then see where they are at the end of that. Then AEW could assess whether they would like to sign him at that point. He may sign with someone else, Graham, and may like it.
Mm-hmm.
He may not want to go somewhere else. Never know. Never know.
There's the first mention of the night.
Bonkers IFC says, are you late? Well, if you're referring to the stream, we are watching it on YouTube. So if you're watching it on Access TV, you are ahead of us. That's just how it goes. Because the two streams are separate. The YouTube one it happens after and has no commercials. So if you are ahead of us, just the one rule is please do not spoil anyone in the chat. Rhino coming out of the cell.
I love their promos, man.
This is really cool.
Yeah. I got a feeling though that I don't know, but I think Rhino's time might be coming to an end with the group.
Well, if one Heath shows back up soon, then that would make
Yeah.
sense. That would make sense. Amazing Grace was playing while Rhino came out. That was pretty cool. It says this world doesn't belong to them; it belongs to us.
I like it. Oh
What is,
wow.
what is this?
I guess we're getting the bunkhouse brawl
The
right now.
bunkhouse brawl.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Carl Anderson on his way out. Are you guys doing a watch along for ROH? No, we are not. We don't do things with ROH 205 ATL, but thanks for asking. We pretty much stick to what we do. Yeah, I mean, not to say that we'll never. Brian, you had to do it.
That's what I mentioned earlier. I was like, there's the first one of the night.
Yike.
I gotta come up with an official sound.
Yeah, you do. You need something for the Tessa Blanchard comments. Yeah. Brian says, "Will there be more Impact signings?"
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said. Like, it doesn't always have to be that AEW is going to get everyone, because there's only going to be so many people that they can sign. They can't just take everyone. So other people are going to end up in other places. And look, I mentioned this to Jeff. If Bray comes to Impact, OMG.
Game changer.
The game changes, and Bray will then be on Jeff and I's favorite show of the entire week, which would be absolutely fitting. Yes. We need another talking shop, James. Yes, I agree.
Yes.
It is time for another talking shop. Yes,
already we're getting.
Oh, he goes through the board already.
we're starting out hot in this one, aren't we?
We are. Carl Anderson already goes through the board. No one cares about what Carl Anderson says because he was on AEW and Impact. So they've been on AEW and Impact for a long time. 205. They've gone back and forth for quite a while now. Cowboys on the move again, Jeff.
Yeah, their offense looks pretty good, Joe. I gotta admit.
Prescott 8 out of 11 for 95 yards. Everybody said he was going to be rusty. I don't know. Not really showing it, I guess. So far.
He's not rusty, that's for sure.
I like Dak. I really do. I think he's a great kid. I watched Hard Knocks, and I think he's a genuine good guy. And you don't see that a lot, but I like Dak. I think he's a good dude. Byron says the Forbidden Door. Impact Tag Team Championships, SmackDown Tag Team Championship, says Travis.
Oh.
Here comes Carl Anderson, goes to throw him, but no, he gets thrown right off the apron.
I mean, it's like 2 against 1 right now. Where's Willie Mack?
I know, right? Where's Willie? Is he sleeping under the ring? Come on. Come on, Willie. Wake up. Wake up. I've lost respect for Carl Anderson after his comments. Hey, you're probably not the only one, James. He said some pretty lousy things during a pretty rough time for a lot of people. So I can understand that. Speaking of Rusty, I miss that dude.
Yeah, we miss him too.
He's doing a lot of stuff, though. He's traveling a lot. I know that. He had mentioned that. Driving to Dallas a lot, and so he's doing a lot of stuff. Oh, touchdown.
Yeah.
Prescott to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb's going to be a stud for them, man. That kid's going to be something else, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of people picked him in fantasy football this year, thinking that he's going to have a breakout season. So I don't know. You might be right, Jeff. This might be a barn burner. This might be a good game.
I think it will be.
This might be a good game.
Speaking of barn burner, right now, Rich Swann is choking the hell out
Choking
of
him with the rope. Carl Anderson goes and no, he gets tossed into the post. Rich Swann is basically, like Jeff said, it's been like a 1-on-2.
Yeah, whole time.
And Swann is, look at this,
holding his own.
He is. Look at a huge kick and he poses on him. This is awesome. Look, it comes right back. Oh, he's going for his. Nope, here comes Carl Anderson. Watch out. Watch out.
He's got
the trash can lid.
A little too confident.
Yeah, it was. Beating him with the trash can lid.
Yeah, he is wearing him out.
Anderson is a dumbass, says Bonkers. Smashes the trash can lid over the back. Swann's got a basketball jersey on. G1 looks solid. What's your opinion on the NXT revamp, says Byron? We're going to have to wait and see, obviously, what it looks like. I don't mind the whole redo of the logo like everybody else seems to. I'm a retro guy. I love retro stuff. I love 80s stuff. I think that's what it reminds me of is 80s stuff. I don't mind it. And we're going to have to wait and see what next week brings. I did like that tag team, the Creeds. I think they're going to probably be part of the show moving forward. I thought they were pretty devastating. So I don't know. It's going to be a wait and see. It's going to be a wait and see. Carl Anderson setting up the chair in the corner.
Oh.
Got Rich Swann. Reverses it, and he throws Carl Anderson
right into that chair.
Shoulder right to that center turnbuckle.
Joe, Bound for Glory is going to be a late night for us. It doesn't start until 10 p.m. that night.
Oh, no way. West Coast time. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
11:30, 12:30. Yeah, that ain't going to be over till around 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's going to be a while.
Yep. Retro Joe coming to Impact soon. LOL. I would not mind that moniker whatsoever, Azan. Not at all. Not at all. People are already hating on it. It's not even started yet.
Man.
Rich Swann complaining about his back. Old men streaming. Now, don't insult Jeff that way. You can say I'm old. But
you say I'm old. That's fine.
Come on, Deanna.
I'll be old.
Don't make me do the get off my lawn thing. Don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. Crashed into that other board. So now both boards have been broken. Rich Swann now. We've got This Is Awesome chance. Hey, Marley's barking. Marley's barking. Must be my daughter's home. Old men streaming. Old men streaming. You can't rickroll me. You can't rickroll me because never gonna give you up. Never gonna give. See, Marley even likes Rick Astley. All right, Marley, chill. All right, Rich Swann going outside the ropes. Up and a kick to that trash can lid and hits Carl Anderson in the head. Smashes him with the lid again and again across the top of the head. One last question regarding Bound for Glory, Jeff. I saw something about Impact, AEW, New Japan, and I believe NWA is being involved. Is that true? Yeah.
And AAA.
Yeah.
and maybe even CMLL. I don't know. But yeah.
Got a cover, gets a 2. Very close there for Rich Swan. Here comes interference there from the big LG. Anderson got him 2. Nope, kick out at 2. Close. Is there another wrestling event the same night as Bound for Glory, says Chris. I don't think so. James says, looks like I'll have to sleep all day. Who signed Pete Dunne? He's still in NXT as far as I know.
Yeah.
Although they turned on their boys after they lost to MSK. 1, 2, again a 2 count. This is a good match. Go, kick right to the side of the head from Rich Swann. Carl Anderson goes down. Rich is going to try to fly. Let's see if the big LG gets involved. He's up to the second rope. Nope, moved out of the way. Rolled over.
Oh, man.
Clothesline by 2 count again. Deanna says contract isn't up yet. Yeah, I don't think his contract is up yet.
Are you serious, James Chadwick?
I think the Saudi show is the same day. Oh, brother, is it really?
It's going to be a long day, Joe.
Yeah, but the Saudi show is always in the afternoon. For us. The Saudi show is always in the afternoon for us. So that'll be like that. That always ends up going at noon. They end up having that at noon here in the United States. So that'll be like noon to 3. So that won't interfere with Bound for Glory. That'll be on later on at night.
October 21st.
The Saudi show won't interfere. Yeah, even if it is, won't interfere with it. They got another table in the ring. Carl Anderson has Rich around the head, but he pushes him away. Oh, big kick to the side of the head. Shots to the head now. Carl Anderson laid out on that table. Swan with a scream afterwards. Saudi show you can watch on replay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're getting Goldberg versus Bobby, so
yeah.
And
it's for Bobby's soul.
Yeah, it's for your soul. It's for your soul. Something the Undertaker would say. The Bucks were driving again, Jeff, but Dallas stopped them at the 40.
Yeah.
5 and the other side. They might go for a long field goal.
Oh my God.
57-yarder. Oh, it didn't break. Oh, 1, 2, done.
Oh.
The table didn't break.
Did not break.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrible. Didn't break. What up, Impact Crew? What's up, Tony?
What's up, Tony?
Bucks might go for this on 4th and 5 from there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's too long for a field goal, I think, but you don't want to give Dallas the momentum, and they'd be starting pretty high up the field if you do that.
Yeah.
Swan loses. I'm sure his back is killing him after that table didn't give.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that hurts.
RK Bro versus Bobby and MVP on Monday night rematch. If you're new to the channel, guys, first of all, welcome. We're glad that you're here. We hope you're enjoying Impact this evening. We are here every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do Impact Wrestling. We hope that you are enjoying it, like I said. And if you are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'd really, really appreciate it. Also, make sure you hit the like on our stream tonight. That would be awesome. It helps us out tremendously. And if you want to know when we have future content, make sure you hit that notifications button to be notified when we have our next shows, which our next show is tomorrow night. Super SmackDown. They are calling it MSG, night before 9/11. Big names supposed to be there. You are not going to want to miss it if you're a WWE fan. Make sure you come out. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. We will be right back here for that. So make sure you're out for that one. And then, of course, on Saturday, we have our weekly wrap-up show, which we haven't done in forever. But we will be back on Saturday night at 9 p.m. Come out and check us out. If you're not doing anything on a Saturday night, come join us. We will be going over the news. We'll be doing some debating. We'll be doing some grievances. We'll be doing some, a little bit of everything. We got comedy to end the night with Jesse Callan. So come out and join us, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday night. Then we're off until Monday, which Jeff said earlier in the show. If you missed it, Abby's will be back, but at a new time for at least a few weeks. That will start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Abby's window starts at 7, goes right up until the time when we will go and roll right into Monday Night Raw. So come for Abby's, stay after, join us for Raw, and, just stick the whole thing out. Thoughts on the tag team turmoil this past Monday? I didn't mind it, Derek. I didn't mind it. They need attention to their tag team division. I didn't mind it at all. I didn't mind it. I thought it was fun. The New Day put up a great showing. They put up a great showing in it. I thought it was good. It was different. And again, I'm a tag team fan, so I loved it. Looks like they punted and they downed Dallas at the 2, but then there was an offensive holding call.
Yep, re-kick.
All right, 4th and 15. Here we go. Here's the ad right here.
There was a glitch. Just saying.
There was a glitch. Did you see the glitch? Did you see the glitch? Ooh, what's this? Oh,
man. I like this.
This is cool.
The Drama King.
What's he painting? Omos is a massive human being. Dude, that was amazing with him and Lashley, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was really cool. Omos is going to be. Listen, don't underestimate that guy. He might be a champion someday. I could see it.
Absolutely.
Vince, if they want to push him, I think he's got the skills. He's agile, and I really think he could be in that picture someday. He said he wants it next week. Samoa Joe from 2013. Oh, brother, Dallas got backed up to their 5 anyway because then they committed a penalty on the return. Brother. They're not really running the ball, though, man. Zeke's only got 3 carries. Dak's thrown it 14 times.
Yeah.
Which is kind of surprising. Like, you would think they would be – you think they'd want to run the ball, but –
this was a hell of a match, man. This Ultimate X with Jeff Hardy and Chris Sabin, Joe and Suicide.
Speaking of Jeff Hardy, dude, they've got Jeff Hardy in the 24/7 thing.
Yes.
Yeah, poor Jeff Hardy, man. Let's hope we don't get Hogan tomorrow. No, I don't think you're gonna get Hogan anywhere near an MSG show. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. They didn't even get out from behind the 10-yard line and they have to punt already. 4th and 3. Hardy is now chasing the 24/7 title. I know. That's sad. You don't want to see that, unfortunately, Jeff Hardy. Joe going up the ladder. Oh.
Joe, they tried to run it, but
Yeah, I think that's going to be tough again without that starting lineman they're missing. That's going to be tough to run the ball on those guys. Their defensive line is good. I don't think either team has a sack. I don't know. They don't. Wonder how the rookie's doing. Is he playing?
I think this is interesting that they're showing Chris Saban right here.
Yeah.
Like
well, we have that thing coming up with. Yep.
Put them over a little bit more.
We have that thing coming up with Josh as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown has 71 yards already.
Yep.
Damn, dude. Huh? Good game so far. We're in the second quarter already. Oh, brother. Too many penalties. So they got to delay a game. Jeez. The punt from the 7. Gonna get a good field position. I hope AEW and Impact listen to my idea. What's your idea, James? Derek said Mike hasn't done much. Yeah, I saw he just had one tackle. Josh Alexander was live a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on their YouTube channel.
Dexter Loomis's party was funny. Yeah, the bachelor party thing. Yeah, it was good. Azan, I agree. Yeah, that was funny. That was a good thing. Yeah, him and Gargano looks like they made friends. Looks like they made up. Yeah, that was fun. Azan to the moon. Yes, Deanna. Suicide. There you go. Look how different he looks. Oh my God.
I know, man.
Wow. Look how young he is with the long hair.
I forgot Austin Aries was in this match, too.
Yeah.
It was such a good match.
Team AEW versus Team Impact in a Survivor. Oh, that's right. You put that out on Twitter. Versus Team Impact in a Survivor Series type of that, dude. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Speaking of Josh.
There he is. You said you're going to be signing the contract for your match. How do you feel? So I feel prepared. To be the best, I've got to beat the best. AEW moved their Full Gear pay-per-view from November 6th to November 13th due to the Canelo Alvarez fight. UFC is also doing a show that night. Dana is nuts putting on a show the same night Canelo is on.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Christian Cage, nice to meet you, Josh. Wow, look at this.
Wow. Two Canadians.
Yes. Oh, he gets Josh Alexander on his team.
That's
wow.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Step in the ring against you one day. There
you go. There you go.
No, Azan, I didn't miss Mickey. I hope Joe didn't miss Mickey.
Where was Mickey?
She did a backstage promo with Gia.
Oh, I did miss it.
You missed her?
What was I watching? I must have been watching the game. Stupid NFL. Why do you have to have a game on the night of?
Yeah, she cut a promo on everything that happened at NWA 73
with Deanna.
Yeah, with Deanna. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That's going to be a great match. Mickey James and Deanna. Yeah, no doubt. We got Rohit. Rohit.
Oh, that's a heel cutting a promo, folks. She wanted a real man to take control, and you're not a real man, Cardona. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, that's such good. You know what?
Yep. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. That's how you get heat.
The heat from Rohit.
The heat. Tomorrow will mark Edge's 4th decade that Edge has performed in the Garden. Yeah, Edge and we've got Edge and Seth Rollins tomorrow night, which is of course a rematch from the pay-per-view. We've got Chris Bay. Chris Bay on his way out. I understand, but they are not beating Canelo Alvarez in pay-per-view buys. Canelo is number 1 ranked pound for pound in the world. He's also facing Caleb Plant, who's I know nothing the Coug about MMA. Zip. Nothing. I've never watched it. Never watched it. Wes Heron says, "Woo, it's a party, baby." And here we go. 1/2 of Finn Juice. David Finlay.
Oh, Derek, that was such a crazy episode last night. Joe, American Horror Story.
Yeah, it's getting batshit crazy now.
It is.
Yes.
It's there.
Yep. Yep. Yes, it is. Michael Spikes. I'm here for the first time. Hey.
Welcome.
Hey to you, Michael. Welcome. If you are here for the first time, I hope you're enjoying Impact. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too. If you are here for the first time, we'd really appreciate that. But thank you for joining. And we're here every Thursday. So if you enjoy Impact, make sure you come and check us out.
Michael, we got all the results scrolling across the bottom.
West End good as well. Finlay backs off. Chris Bay is outside of the ropes. Just kind of hanging out there. It's like, no, I'm not coming back in.
Oh, hey, Lori.
Lori doesn't drive by.
Deanna, it's 7-7. The Bucks are now in the red zone at about the 7-yard line.
They're at the 2 now.
Yeah, about
They're gonna
maybe about the
score. So it's going to be 14-7. Neither team is running the ball at all.
No, not much. Not much.
Fournette has 5 carries. Zeke has 3. They're both just throwing.
Yeah.
There's the touchdown. Brady to Gronk.
What a chop. What a chop.
Tampa scored.
Finlay.
What's up, Lori? How are you? Thanks, Everything Pro Wrestling. What have I missed so far? Swingers Palace. We better have Swingers Palace. I miss it. Chris Bay. Head goes off of the ring apron.
Oh, look at that.
Finlay in and back out.
Look at that.
Throws Bay off. He comes up with a kick. Bay over the back. Oh, went right around the post.
Look at Chris Bay.
The post. Look at this. Bay just escapes right out through that middle rope. And comes back up now. He grabs a handful of hair. Shoulder block to.
Oh.
Two count. We've got Moose versus Eddie, Macklin versus PD left. We're all slowly catching up time-wise because you're all lack of that's what happens. Yeah, we will eventually catch up to you guys because there's no commercials. Finley goes over the top, but Bay made it back in. Bay's showing some quickness here.
Whew.
Bay
All right, I got to get the chat's thoughts on this.
rope.
Give me your honest opinions on Chris Bay. Is he a future Impact World Champion, or do you see him going elsewhere and being a world champion somewhere else? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, good question.
I say yes.
Sky's the limit for Chris Bay.
Yeah,
I agree. Sky's the limit for him. Michael Spikes is what happened so far. He has the results on the screen up on the top there. You just check out the screen. He has them scrolling across. Bay's grown on me. Possible future champ, said Derek. Melinda says yes. Bay has a few more years to get where he needs to be, says Wes. There you see the date for Victory Road on the screen. That's next Saturday, so we will be here. Don't forget to join us. Yeah, I have it on 14/7. Future Impact World Champion. Definitely, says Graham. 2 count. Bay, 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 Bay. Crowd chanting for Bay. Oh, look at that move. Ducks underneath that second rope again and kicks him from the back.
Did you hear him? He said, got him.
Yep.
And then kicked him.
Yeah. 1, 2. Nope. Kick out at 2.
Oh, man. I love Chris Bay.
Reasons they chose Vegas for BFG, and he is in the club.
He is in the club.
Bay gets turned up. Oh, nice move there by Finley. Kenny said he's the god of pro wrestling. Canelo is the god of pro boxing, perhaps the best Mexican fighter in boxing history. And I'm a Julio Cesar Chavez senior fan. Cool, dude. I'm glad you enjoy it. I just never got into it. I was never a fighting fan. I was never a boxing fan or MMA. Really never into any of them. So, but I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad I drafted Tom Brady in my fantasy league. He has 20 points so far. Omega sucks. He ain't no god of wrestling.
Uh-oh. Them's fighting words, James.
Yeah, you better be careful. Nice block there by Bay. Elbow to the side of the head. Shot. Left hand.
Ooh.
Bay off the ropes. Got caught. Oh, Bay held on. Oh, man. Right across the knee. 2 count. 2 counts. Dude, CD Lamb is killing it. Another catch for him. 2 for 44.
Oh, man.
This has a look at one of those games, Jeff, where it may come down to a turnover. If one of the teams turns the ball over, that's probably going to be who's going to win the game.
Yeah.
Marvin Hagler. I remember the names. Marvin Hagler, Spinks, Sugar Ray Leonard. I definitely Tyson, of course, when Tyson was there. I remember the names. I just never paid for any of the fights because they were expensive, man, and they still are. I could never see spending $99 to watch what could be a 2-minute fight. I just can't do it. I know there's other cards, there's other people in the card, but I could never bring myself to do it.
Is Chris Bay gonna tap?
Oh, is Bay gonna tap out?
Oh, he gets to the ropes.
He got to the rope with his foot. Okay. Got to break the hold. Hagler. This is Chris Smith, yeah. Kinghausen sounds so much better. Kinghausen. We already know the Buccaneers will win this game. I have a Danhausen mask. I'm gonna have to show you guys that. I actually got the Danhausen mask that he has in that old style mask box. Oh, he rolled him up, got 2.
Big kick by Chris Bay.
Michael Spike says Melinda Ford is very beautiful and attractive. Thanks for being an Atlanta fan also. Up and over. Comes back up.
Oh, man.
1, 2. Very good. Very evil. Yeah, that mask is really cool. It's just like one of those masks with the plastic rubber band like you used to get when you were a kid, but I like it. Bay chance. Ooh. Hard kick to the front. Kicks to the chest here from Chris Bay. Over and over. Another. Crowd. Oh, no, missed. Pushes him into the corner. Back elbow.
Man, this is a hell of a match.
Very good match.
Dang, Derek. Dang.
Is Impact any good? Yeah, it's pretty good tonight. Uh-oh. Juice is out. 2. Oh, distracted him. Distracted him.
Got him.
Ooh, Juice has an injury. Ooh, look at that. It's got a little bit of an injury going on.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to get in the ring very well. Cast on the right knee. Love that Danhausen. I'm catching up on the GCW shows, and he cursed Frank the Clown.
Oh!
Uh-oh, who's got... Oh, look out. Who's this? Who the hell is this? Here comes Bay with the chair. Oh, look at this. Who is this dude? Who is this guy?
Yo. Oh.
Who is this?
Uncle
This is the
Leo.
This is the 7-footer they were talking about?
Yep. Oh, my God.
Oh, he just shattered that leg. Look at Bay laughing. How do you pronounce that? Is on Hilkeo? Hilkuyo?
No, Uncle Leo.
Oh, Hikaleo. Another Bullet Club member.
Yes.
Oh, man. Wow, look at this dude. So that was a 7-footer that Iceman was talking about?
Yeah. That's
That's
Haku's
Haku. Is that
son.
Haku's son?
Yeah.
Wasn't he on
Yep.
AEW?
Yep.
Damn, I didn't think he was that big. I saw him that night on AEW. I didn't think he was that tall.
Dude, business is picking up.
Wow.
It's happening.
Wow.
Oh, man, that's awesome. I couldn't say anything because I'm in shock.
I kept asking him, like, who the hell is this guy? I figured you were like, I looked at your face. I'm like, Jeff stunned. That was some good shit. Jeff was stunned. I'm like, who is this?
I'm sorry, guys.
No, hey, that's awesome. I can tell I know nothing about New Japan. Zip nothing. I wish I knew more about it. I'm gonna have to go and research.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was awesome.
Contract signing here from Chris Sabin and Josh. I love how their Impact even does like contract signings differently. It's they're actually civilized.
Yeah,
They're nice and civilized. You don't get any weird stuff going on. It's very, very civilized.
I love how they're putting Josh over.
Both of you guys are pillars of making this company. Should shake hands. You're two of the very best. There you go. Shake hands. Josh walks out. Oh, Christian now come. Oh, Christian's gonna get Saban on the team. Of course they are.
Man, holy crap!
Jeff wins reaction of the week. Yeah, Jeff was stunned. I looked over and I just saw him sitting there. Like Jeff was stunned.
Yeah. Oh man, yep.
Bruce and Eddie Edwards still to come. Yes, Dallas is in the red zone, 3rd and 3 at the 13. Dak has 174 yards.
Yeah, I'm not real happy with the Bucs defense tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They're kind of burning them with short passes, basically. Like they're not getting any really, really long ones. They're just getting a lot of short passing.
The Bucs are in cover 2 and giving everything up short.
Yeah.
So
this is yes. Swingers Palace. What are the odds on the swingman getting picked? 1,000,000 to 1. I'll take that bet, Daddy. TJP, no way, and Falaba. This is the best illegal underground casino in all of Nashville. Oh my God, Zerline just missed a chippy field goal. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's not good. I love that.
No way, Jose.
I love that.
Bootleg Caesar's Palace. No way, Jose. Follow ball got tossed. Says you're banned too. Banned, no way.
The Haiti kids.
Look who's in. Look who is invading the palace. Look who is invading the palace. Now we got Macklin and Petey Williams. Just tweeted you something on Insider, says James. What did James tweet? Lexi Kaufman, Alexa tweeted. Alexa's playing her. Alexa's got the music box. Oh, they have the Lily. That's an ad. They have the box with the Lily puppet inside. I guess they're selling it on WWE Shop. But if you can all remember, that was not Lily that came out of that. That was Ray that came out of that, but they changed it, I guess. Meltzer just said on the Observer that Tony Khan might have to pay $200 million medical insurance to admit that they are on a sports entertainment show and not pro wrestling. I want to see Rosemary and Havoc versus Sienna and Marty Bell for the Impact Wrestling Knockout site. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Michael.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we're not showing any copyright material. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I love y'all, but I ain't going to jail for none of y'all.
No. Nope.
Ain't no way in hell. I'm just saying.
Nope. Deanna said fiend. Yeah, it's not him though, Deanna. It's they changed it. It's not him in the box, it's Lily now. So they changed it up. That might have been something that maybe they were gonna sell that was gonna have the fiend in it, but they may have changed it up. Because that was the fiend that was in that. That wasn't Lily. So I'm looking for it on the shop now. I'm not seeing it though. Look up Alexa Bliss. Macklin and Petey Williams. Macklin's got him up, down across the knee. Let's see. Searching for Alexa Bliss. Still a lot of shirts with Lily. I don't see the box though.
Joe, you just got that turnover that you wanted.
Oh, did they get? No, they got the ball back. Well, they needed that. They needed that.
Jones fumbled.
They needed that. Oh yeah, they fumbled it down in their own end too. Yeah, that's big. They needed that, especially after that stupid missed field goal. They could have been ahead. I hate Zerline, dude. He was so good. That dude couldn't miss anything. And then he comes to the Cowboys and he sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now I do have to. I think he had a big surgery in the offseason. So
yeah.
Nice move by Petey. All right.
Oh,
Side
wow.
sweep goes for cover. 2 count. 2 count. I'll put money on your credit. Box comes out. Oh, the box comes out Wednesday. I mean, see, you would know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was Bray that came out of that box, right? I mean, that wasn't Lily that came out of the box. So they must have changed that. They, maybe they were going to release that as a Bray box, but now, of course, they're not. But no one is going to jail for some lazy shit that can't be. That is correct. Yes. No, we are not going to do that. No, we are not. Hi there, everyone. Hey, American Girl 2021. How are you? This doll is super creepy.
Here we go.
Petey's getting fired up. Oh, here they come. It's TJP and No Way are coming out.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Here comes Fall of a Doll. The conga line's coming down. The conga line's on its way. TJP.
Yeah.
Petey Williams is not happy.
Oh,
Macklin's going to take advantage of that. There, down goes Petey. Well, you know what that's going to lead to.
Oh, yeah, TJP and Petey.
Petey Williams, yep. Bray came out with the box as always, Alexis in the promos. Yeah, I couldn't really remember. But I'm wondering if that was supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if that was supposed to be Bray that was going to come out of that. They probably had that toy in mind for back before Bray was let go. First and 10 at Tampa's 12. Conga line causes Petey Williams to lose. And there's TJP giving him a look. He's like, it is what it is. TJP shrugging his shoulders on his way out. TJP's just a troublemaker, Jeff. He is. He's a damn troublemaker.
He is.
And here it is from last week. This is just going to be unstoppable. Unstoppable, dude. Unstoppable.
Yeah, this is a team that we need to see.
This is going to be just an unstoppable combination. I mean, obviously, like Jeff said last week, they'll end up battling at some point, but them both on the same page is just scary. It's just scary for the rest of Impact. Where's Ricochet? Wrong show, dude.
He's
Wrong
thinking about
show.
his long lost cousin, Trey Miguel.
Trey Miguel, right?
Yeah.
Right. There's Sammy. Are you really that stupid? Have you reconsidered?
Your guys tied it up, Joe.
Oh, they did.
Yep.
Prescott fumbled. Recovered his own fumble. Pass right left to Amari Cooper. We got a tie ball game. Wow. All right.
What I said it earlier.
You did. Yeah, Jeff called it. It was going to be close. Said it was going to be close. Michael, let's yeah, I'm sure Melinda might appreciate that, but let's calm down. let's calm it down a bit. I mean, unless you know Melinda personally, let's not get borderline creepy. Here's the ad again. Watch for the glitch. Watch the sign for the Vegas. Watch the Vegas sign. Mm-hmm. I love Impact teases. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
Ace Austin. Oh, my God. Now he missed an extra point. Oh, my God. He's going to lose this game.
Did he really miss it?
He did. Extra point, no good, hit left upright. Oh, my. That's 4 points that he's cost us already. We should have been winning 17-14.
I thought I gotta stop with the gimmies because they moved the extra point back. I'm so used to it being
that's like a 30-some yard kick, but that doesn't bode well. If he's gonna miss 30-yard kicks and stuff, that's like I said, I know the dude had surgery and stuff like that, but I mean they really should have known if he was ready to do this. They cut a kicker too that they had. I think they had Hecker. No, not Hecker. I can't remember his name. They had somebody else in training camp, and they cut him. Zerline. Ugh. Yes, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying the show. And if you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Also, make sure you hit a like, throw up a like on the video for us tonight. That helps us out a lot. And also hit the notifications button if you want to be notified when we have future content. Someone called the women's soccer team. Dallas needs a new kicker. Ace Austin, Christian Cage at Victory Road. Josh Alexander and Chris Sabin at Victory Road. Victory Road's going to be a great show. Tasha Steeles and Savannah Evans versus Decay for the tag team titles.
Oh, that's going to be a great match right there.
Ukaleo and Chris Bay versus Finjuice. Victory Road's going to be good stuff.
Yes.
Going to be good stuff.
Moose.
Here comes Moose. Mark says, I'm on your side. I'm a Cowboys fan myself. It's all good, dude. It's only game one. To be honest, I had very low expectations. I really didn't think that they were going to win the game. The fact that they could have been winning 17-14, though, really kind of pisses me off, especially because of a kicker. I hate when kickers lose games. Moose. And look who's coming down with him.
Good grief.
Moose is coming down with Morrissey. Oh, my. Moose.
Joe, you guys just got an interception.
Oh yeah, they did. Short pass intended for Fournette. Diggs. You know what? I like Diggs. He's Stephon Diggs' brother, from Buffalo. He's gonna
Yep.
be a good player. I
Yep.
think he's gonna be a good player. In Hard Knocks, they showed him going up against Amari Cooper in practice, and they were going back and forth, and Amari burned him like the first day. Came back the next day, and he like defended him really well, batted every ball down. Yeah, I think Diggs is going to be a good player. Well, that's big because that's the turnover thing.
Yeah.
Dak
Yep.
almost 200 yards in the first half. Dallas has weapons. Oh, they always did, Chris. I had no doubt. What I was worried about was their defense. I mean, their defense last year was historically bad, like historically bad. So if their offense is going to have to overcome their defense. That there's no doubt. But I mean, this is pretty good showing for the offense. Although now I'm a little afraid because it's 3rd and 6, and if they have to put another one in the hands of Zerline, is he going to make it? I'm not so sure I'd be too confident on him making anything at this point. So here we go, Moose and Eddie Edwards. Eddie with a chop to start out. Moose just grabbed him around the throat. Davey Richards to save Eddie, and then we get Moose and Morrissey versus the Wolves. Ooh.
Man.
This is a big down here for Dallas. 3rd and 6.
Ooh, big chop there from Moose.
Yep.
Oh, another one.
You guys should be about caught up with us, I would imagine now.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass to CeeDee Lamb. Here comes Zerline again. Oh, dude. He misses a field goal again. He may not be coming back on the plane. If he misses this, they may not allow him on the plane ride back home.
Joe, I got to be honest with you. Dak was very lucky he didn't get picked right there.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, he made one. Hey, he made it.
Ooh.
Should be up 20-14, but okay. Look at these chops. Eddie Edwards saying, come on. Gives him another. Eddie turns it around. Now chops back here. Look at this. Nice. MLW Fusion Alpha starts on September 22nd.
Awesome. I cannot wait.
Tazzy's doing that, I think, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he said he was going to stream MLW.
Deanna says it's better than you. I'm newish to Impact after years. Thanks, Trex, for checking out Impact. Yeah. First time watching Impact. Oh, that's cool, Trex. I didn't know that.
Cool.
You've been in our streams before, but that's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Zerline made it barely. Was it close to Coug? Oh God!
It was close. He snuck it in.
Oh man, I would not be confident at all with him the rest of the way in this game. I really would not. I would not be confident at all. I mean, should be up by 6. Let's go, Eddie. Let's go, Moose. Joe would want Chris Boswell as the guy. Listen, I mean, if this guy's going to keep missing, they need a new kicker ASAP. Oh yeah, he was one of the best a few years ago. Dallas tends to have bad luck with kickers.
Yeah,
they really do. They don't have good luck with kickers.
I mean, for God's sakes, his nickname was Greg the Leg.
The leg, yeah. The dude used to make field goals from like 50, 60 yards out. And well, that was a big
Chris
return.
Smith, what channel is Reality of Wrestling going to be on? That's Booker T's promotion, Joe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Apparently, they just got a TV deal. So.
Oh, nice.
And for those who don't know this, we interviewed Will All Day, who was there for a while. So
Yeah, he was he was in AEW as well. I think he was on Dark once, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Morrissey just laid Eddie out. Now they have history,
Oh yeah.
which was never really solved. Big return on the kickoff there. Cut has the Bucks all the way out to midfield already. Calling both things at once.
Oh my God.
Eddie all the way up. Ooh. Hurricane
Top
Rana.
rope
Moose
Rana.
goes down. Atlanta Falcons all the way. I wouldn't be so confident with that one, Michael.
You're lucky my soundboard isn't working right
I
now.
was just gonna say I wouldn't be so confident with that one.
Touchdown,
Oh my God,
Antonio
that
Brown.
was quick.
That was a deep one too. that was a
37
deep one.
yards. Brown's already over 100 yards. Apparently, whoever's guarding him,
Yeah, he got left in the dust. Whoever was on him.
I bet you it's Anthony Brown. I'd almost guarantee it. Brown is bad, and he was bad last year too.
Oh my goodness, these two guys trading back and forth. Telling you folks, if you haven't watched Moose before, dude is uber talented. I mean, he is so good in the ring. He's not just a big dude doing big dude moves. He's a good player. A good player, good 5 tool player in the ring. That's what he is.
Oh, wow. Oh, Moose just caught him.
Yeah, just caught him. Just caught him.
Oh, man.
People are gonna call me a Moose Homer, and you know what? I don't care. Yes, I am a Moose Homer. I've been raising that banner for over a year now.
Eddie trying to get up in the corner. Morrissey is behind him, too. He has to watch out.
Yeah.
Here comes Moose. Oh, he avoided him. Moose crashes into the second turnbuckle now. Eddie. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Morrissey gets his leg and puts it over the rope. Little interference from the
Sammy's got to
outside.
show up at some point, right, Joe? Sammy has to come out.
Yeah, I would imagine Sammy will be out. Eddie dives out onto Morrissey. Knocks him off the barricade.
Oh, man.
Oh, big spear. 1,
That's going to be the
2,
ball game.
3. It's over.
That's the ball game on that one.
Moose wins. You know, now that I think about it, Zerline's costing us points for the other team too because he's not able to kick it in the end zone.
Yeah.
That last one came all the way out to like the 50-yard line. Oh, dude, he needs to go. He needs to go.
Man, here, tell me, folks, who's gonna be the team that beats these two guys?
That's what I said. I can't see anybody doing it. I can't see anyone doing it. Wish Impact was on Spectrum Basic Cable. Yeah, it's on Access TV.
Access, yeah.
Not always easy to find. Oh, Saban.
Michael, get YouTube. It's 99 cents a month, man. You can watch their shows on YouTube. Get a membership. That's how we watch, buddy.
Oh, look at this. We're gonna get the 5. We're gonna get the 5 versus 5, aren't we? Yep.
And that is Danny Limelight, by the way.
There's Zicky Dice.
Zick and Danny Limelight.
Here comes Josh.
Oh, Josh and Zick.
Yeah, Josh and Zicky Dice.
Now, this is what I want to see eventually. I want to see Josh and Brian Myers.
Yes.
Woo!
Ooh, look at this from Josh Alexander. Oh. Oh, Madman Fulton. Ooh. Big right from Madman Fulton.
Oh,
It's Josh turning it around. Ace Austin over the back now to kick to the side of the head of Josh. Madman
wow.
got him up. Here comes
Wow.
Ace. Oh, man.
What a move.
Ace Austin, Madman Fulton. And here comes Christian. Christian behind both. Working on Ace Austin now. Christian Cage. Madman Fulton's got Christian around the throat. Up.
Kill switch.
Kill switch from Christian. Got Madman Fulton. Now we got Christian and Ace. Eddie Edwards is back in. Edwards with a chop. Chops from both. We got a preview of next week.
Yes, it's going to be a mess.
Moose is back in. Look out. Morrissey and Moose. Christian working on Ace Austin in the corner of the ring. Who's coming out?
Alicia.
Oh. Look at this. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Remember Eddie's caught in the ropes. Oh, no. Oh, Sami Callihan. He's in the ring. And he's got 2 baseball bats. Gives one to Eddie Edwards.
Oh. It's breaking down, baby.
There it is. Bats to the midsection. Shot. Here comes Moose. He takes a shot with the bat.
Breaking down.
Yep. Christian trying to stop them. Jeff, did you hear about Christian asked the crowd who he should face, and they all screamed Edge, and then Christian replied, "I don't know that guy."
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Sami Callihan up on the ropes in the corner. Christian, Eddie Edwards, Alicia, Sami Callihan. This is coming up next week.
Good show.
Boy, Jeff, this is just going up and down. Look at this. Prescott to Gallup for 44 yards. Penalty on Tampa Bay as well.
Yep.
They're just going up and down. This might be they might score in the 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
Handshake from Christian and Josh. Well, Jeff, we wanted to know who was going to stop the 2 big men, and it was Alicia.
It was Alicia. There you go.
It was Alicia. Who would have thought?
Alicia did it.
Alicia with a kendo stick. All right. Well, this is wrestling chant. Oh, that guy's got a nice mullet out in the crowd. There you go.
That was a good show.
There you go. That is it. Good stuff. Yeah, it was fun. A really fun show. Michael Spike says classic main event. I like when they show the non-televised interaction with live crowds. Crowd was way better tonight, says Michael Spikes. Yeah, the crowd was into it the whole night. Yeah, no, I agree. Cowboys have a new kicker on my last comment. They should have a new kicker. I mean, he's already given up 4 points. They would have been down by 1, and he's not kicking well on the kickoffs either. So, yeah, they should. They should. But there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed Impact tonight. Yeah, Impact is why we all love wrestling. I agree, James. My favorite show of the week has been and will be. And this is no exception. It was a really, really fun show. Really, really fun show. Enjoyed the whole thing. With that said, we will be back at 10:15 we have another show. If you're new to the channel, that's called After the Impact that we come back to do. We'll go take a little break. We will stop around 10, a little after 10, and then we'll come back at 10:15, and we'll talk about what we just saw, implications, the matches that we saw, what we liked, what we didn't like, and stuff like that. We'll talk all about that. That is non-PG, so you can kind of cut loose in the chat if you want to. But we will be talking about all that stuff on After the Impact. So if you can't make it, again, totally understand. I know it's late. So if you can't make it back, give us your scores. If you can't make it back because we do the scores over there on After the Impact. If you can't make it, though, give us your scores for the night. Let us know what you thought of Impact tonight. Give us a score from 1 to 10, and let us know. Great show. About an 8 out of 10. See you all next week on Thursday for Impact and next Saturday for Victory Road. Okay, Damien. Sounds good. We will see you then. But yeah, if you can't make it for the after show, let us know what your score was for the show tonight. Only wrestling shows I don't watch are ones I can't get, like AAA CMLL. Trek says an 8. Trex was your first show? Your first show, wasn't it? So hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the first time watching. And if you're going to come back, please make sure you come back and check us out. We're here every single week and for all of Impact's pay-per-views as well. So good time to jump on board if you haven't already. He said liked it. All right, cool, awesome. Glad you enjoyed it. You have to read the name on the comment, says Chad. I did. I always do. I don't know what you mean. You have to read the name of the comment. I always do. They got a sack on Dak. Lost a lot of yardage too. 3rd and 22. Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's going to mean Zerline again. Better get some of that yardage back. Yeah, Dylan says a 7. Great ending, says Chris.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good show. Chris
says 7. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was good. Listen, I got everything I enjoyed. We got to see Swingers Palace. Of course, Rosemary got a win, which is always awesome. We got to see Sue Young and Kimber on Swingers Palace, kind of sneaking in there too. I missed Mickey James. I don't know how I did that, but I managed to miss Mickey James. Now it's 3rd down and 32, so they're doing nothing but going backwards now because they're getting penalized. Good Lord. Yes, I watch NFL, says James Chadwick. Derek says 8. Melissa says 7. All right. So it looks like a lot of 7s and 8s. So it looks like people enjoyed the show. That's awesome. Very cool. But yeah, so that's it for this portion of the show. Again, we'll be back in about 15 for After the Impact, and we'll talk all about what we just saw on this show, bring up some points that we liked, some of the matches that we thought were great, talk about some of the upcoming things that we might have seen coming up for future future episodes. So, and for the pay-per-view, of course, for Victory Road, which is just 9 days away. So that's it for tonight. Make sure if you aren't coming back, make sure you come back and join us again on Friday. Tomorrow night, of course, we will be here for SmackDown, which is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is Super SmackDown in MSG. That is a can't miss show if you're a fan of WWE. So make sure you join us for that tomorrow night. And our Saturday show, which you can see up there, is our weekly wrap-up show. We are doing that this week. We will have our mid-year awards finally, even though it's later than mid-year, but that's okay. So we will be having that, and we will talk about a lot more during that show. So that starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. News, reviews, debates, all that kind of stuff, good stuff, grievances, and everything like that as well. So join us for that if you never did before. All right, guys, that is it for this portion of the show. Hopefully we will see you all again for our next show, which is tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. If you're not going to make it back for the next show, have a great rest of your Friday. And hopefully we will see you all again for SmackDown tomorrow night at 7:30. Have a great night, guys. Stay safe. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Good night.